Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Tom.
And hi, my name is Anna. So happy to be here.
If you're new here, please be warmly welcomed to Rising Voice English. Subscribe and hit that little bell icon. New lessons come out every day, just for you.
Tom, how do I speak naturally at a museum?
Great question, Anna. Museums are actually great places for practice. Today we're going to learn one question with two common uses.
One question, two uses? That sounds manageable, Tom.
Let's start with a real English conversation first, shall we? A great day conversation.
Tom, I'm visiting a museum this weekend with some friends.
Great. Museums are fantastic for practicing quiet English.
Quiet English? I never thought of it like that.
Museums are very polite places, Anna.
I feel so nervous asking questions in museums, honestly.
Don't worry, many learners feel just the same, with one easy fix.
I would really love an easy fix, Tom, truly.
Good news, there is, and it's a very simple one.
Okay, so what's today's magic question, Tom?
It's not complicated at all. Could you tell me more about?
Could you tell me more about? That sounds curious and polite.
Exactly. It's a very good sign for a museum worker who likes sharing knowledge.
I like the sound of that, Tom. It's not stuffy at all.
This is the beauty of the phrase, Anna. Warm and friendly.
Does this question work with guides or just staff members?
Both, actually. Guides love when visitors ask for a few extra details.
Does it work in art museums and science museums too?
Yes, both kinds. This question works across museum types.
Now I really want to try this at my museum visit.
Perfect attitude, Anna. Let's explore each situation together now. Use 1. Asking a guide about an exhibit.
When do Americans use this question, Tom?
We use it when we see something interesting but confusing. Museums have signs, but sometimes signs aren't the clearest things in the world. It's trendy because curious questions make museum trips exciting. Guides love sharing painting and history stories behind old artifacts.
Can you give me 2 clear examples, please?
Example 1 would be, could you tell me more about this painting? Example 2 would be, could you tell me more about this artist?
Could you tell me more about this painting?
Perfect. A guide will give you a nice little summary with a smile.
Can I use this question for anything else besides paintings?
Yes, you just have to change the very last word to whatever you see. Example, could you tell me more about this dinosaur bone?
One pattern, so many possible questions. That's really useful.
Exactly, Anna. Learn one pattern and curiosity will lead the rest of the way.
What's the common mistake learners make with this question?
Many learners say, "What's this?" which is a bit abrupt. It's grammatically correct, but it lacks a certain amount of politeness. A better version would be, could you tell me more about this? Adding more about leads to a longer, warmer response from museum staff.
Got it. Small words really do make a big difference.
Use 2. Asking about museum rules.
Tom, what about asking questions about museum rules?
Great observation. Every museum has a few special rules. Some museums allow photos, and some museums do not allow photos at all. We can ask, is it okay to take photos here? This question prevents awkwardness, and it shows respect too.
I never thought to ask that question before taking photos.
Many tourists forget to ask, but many staff members appreciate that question. Example 1. Is it okay to take photos here? Example 2. Is it okay to touch this exhibit?
What if touching is not allowed at all, Tom?
Staff members will politely decline, but you may still look closely. That's totally fine, especially for older exhibits and artifacts.
Is it okay to take photos here today?
Perfect. You sound like a polite museum visitor now, Hannah.
What's the common mistake here, Tom?
Many learners take photos without asking anyone at all. This can accidentally break many museum rules without any ill intent. A better version always asks first, is it okay to? One small question keeps everyone happy and your museum trip smooth.
What if the answer to my question is no?
Then you can say, thank you, I understand completely. Accepting an answer gracefully shows great cultural manners, Anna.
That makes sense. Asking first really does help everyone.
Use 3, asking for directions inside the museum.
Tom, what if I get lost inside a big museum?
Great question. Big museums often feel like small cities. You can always ask a staff member for simple directions. Try asking, could you tell me how to get to the gift shop?
Could you tell me how to get to the gift shop?
Same pattern, new purpose. That's the power of being flexible in English.
Is asking for directions common among American museum goers?
Very common, actually. Even locals get lost in famous museums. Example 1. Could you tell me how to get to the cafe? Example 2. Could you tell me how to get to the exit?
Both those questions found useful after a long, tiring day.
Exactly. Comfort is important, even on educational trips.
What's a common mistake when asking for directions?
Some learners just say one word, like exit, very quickly. This could confuse or annoy a museum worker, depending on tone. Try the full sentence instead. Could you tell me how to get to the exit?
That sounds much better than trying to say just one word. Should I say please at the end of these questions?
Always a good idea, Anna. Please softens any request nicely.
It is, Anna. Complete sentences always sound calmer and clearer. Use 4. Asking about cafe or resting areas.
Tom, what if I get tired during my field trip?
Very common, actually. Museums require lots of walking around. Most museums have a cafe or a resting area for tired visitors. You can ask, could you tell me where I can sit down?
Could you tell me where I can sit down? Nice.
Staff members will be happy to direct you to a bench or the cafe.
Is taking breaks during museum visits a common thing?
Very common. Many art lovers need a coffee break too. Example 1. Could you tell me where the cafe is? Example 2. Could you tell me where I can sit down?
Both those questions sound useful after a long, tiring afternoon.
Exactly. Comfort helps you enjoy your entire field trip.
What's a common mistake when asking for a seat?
Some learners feel embarrassed and never ask at all. There's nothing wrong with taking a brief, comfortable break.
Museum workers hear that question every single day.
That's great to know. I'll remember to ask without feeling shy. Maybe I'll even have a chat while I'm there.
Wonderful idea. Small talk often comes up when you're at a cafe. Good, Anna. Comfort and curiosity can absolutely work together. Practice time.
Your turn, Tom. Let's slow it all down together.
Okay. Repeat after me, everyone watching at home. Could you tell me more about this painting? Is it okay to take photos here? Could you tell me how to get to the exit? Could you tell me where I can sit down?
Great! Now try saying these sentences out loud yourself.
Pause the video here and repeat each line 3 times.
Repetition really helps these sentences sound automatic and natural.
Exactly right. Your mouth learns through practice, not just thought.
Can we do one more full round, Tom, please?
Of course, Anna. Practice is always welcome on this channel. Could you tell me more about this artist, please? Is it okay to touch this exhibit, please? Could you tell me where I can sit down?
Is it okay to touch this exhibit, please?
Beautifully said, Anna. That sounded confident and very clear.
Thank you, Tom. This lesson feels really useful already.
One final line, everyone. Say it proudly, right now.
Could you tell me more about this painting?
Perfect. I feel ready for my museum visit today. Let's recap everything we learned together today, Tom.
Sure. We learned one core question with several uses.
First, we learned how to ask a guide more about something.
Second, we learned how to politely ask questions about rules.
We also learned how to ask for clear directions inside museums.
We also learned to ask about cafes and rest areas.
And we learned some simple words for using audio guides too.
Complete polite sentences always sound clearer than single words.
Exactly, Anna. Curiosity and clarity go hand in hand in English.
This lesson felt calm, practical, and really enjoyable, Tom.
That's always our goal here. Real English for real life.
Today we learned how to talk confidently inside a museum. Please subscribe to Rising Voice English for more lessons.
I am a self-taught learner, and I am rising.
Me too, and so are you watching right now.
Try one new question during your very next museum visit.
Share this video with a friend who loves museums too.
Anna, will you practice this at your visit this weekend?
Yes, I want to ask a guide for a small story.
That's wonderful, Anna. Real practice always builds real confidence.
And if I feel nervous, that's perfectly okay too.
Absolutely fine. Nerves simply mean you are growing bravely. Every confident speaker once felt shy, just like you.
That's a comforting thought to carry with me today. Do you have a favorite museum memory, Tom, personally?
I once asked a guide about a strange old map. The story behind it was more fascinating than I ever expected.
See? Curiosity really does lead to wonderful discoveries, Tom. I feel ready to explore museums with confidence now.
You are ready, Anna. And so is everyone watching today.
Tom, any final advice before we say goodbye today?
Yes, ask one curious question during your next museum trip. Notice how the guide responds and enjoy that small moment.
I will, Tom. Thank you for such a fun lesson.
It was truly my pleasure, Anna. As always,
Museums always feel a little more special after learning this.
They really do, Anna. Language and curiosity open new doors.
Comment below and share your favorite phrase from today.
We truly love reading your comments and your progress.
Learning English is a slow journey, not a quick race.
Small, steady steps always lead somewhere wonderful, eventually.
So keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep showing up.
Thank you so much for learning with us today.
Thank you so much for learning with us today.
Take care, everyone. Keep speaking and keep rising.